Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel. I'm joined today by a guest we've had him before, Noel Frias. Thanks for coming back today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're involved with something that's happening here in the city. I want to let folks know a little bit more about, right from you, the Trinity Square Development Alliance. Now this is in the Upper South Side of Providence. Has an initiative you'll be kicking off in a day or so about what you're doing and the businesses are doing to really advance commerce, advance business. And I just wanted you to come in to talk with us a little bit more, first about the Alliance itself, and then what it is that you'll be announcing this week.
So basically the Alliance is, at the current moment in development, it's designed to give business owners a voice in the community. The reason why is because if you look at Trinity Square, it's in the Upper South Side area. There's been a lot of work being done there by nonprofit groups and government agencies, but we really felt like the business owners deserve to have a voice, and that's why we're trying to collaboratively work with them to create some form of alliance or some form of organization that in the future can move forward and be a real stakeholder in that community.
And you're the coordinator, you're in school. I mean, how'd you get involved? I mean, you're juggling a lot on your plate. How'd you get involved with the Alliance?
So originally I had been contracted in the summer through a grant that was given by LISC, the nonprofit organization in Rhode Island. They had given me the money to be the coordinator during the summer. We were working on different initiatives. The current one we're going to be talking about later. And I got involved because through the Councilwoman Harris of that district, she got me connected to a couple people, and we just started developing and working on this stuff.
So talk with us a little bit when you were working in the summer. What were you looking at? What were you working on then?
So when we were working on was trash. We noticed that if you go to Trinity Square, there's a large homeless population, there's a lot of trash. So we thought, how can we deal with the situation? I remember meeting with the City Department of Public Works, and we were meeting with the director, and he was telling us that the city doesn't have the budget to put trash cans on that street and to take them out repeatedly. So we said, okay, if the city doesn't have the capability of doing that, we understand, then we have to take personal responsibility and try to deal with that situation ourselves. So that's when this initiative started moving forward, and now's the stuff we're talking to business owners about. What are your grievances? What do you see wrong? And how can we really put these people in a room and really get them invested in this?
So the business owners got together and said, we're going to take this into our hands.
So it wasn't necessarily the business owners. It was more a few business owners and key stakeholders in the community,
Okay.
Residents, myself and other individuals. We really felt like we had to come together and find a way to put all these business owners in a room, which is going to be happening this month. We're going to be meeting for the first time. But we thought, how can we get them to see that this is something real and it's not just another meeting, which everyone's tired of meeting.
So now we're going to be seeing more trash cans, and the businesses themselves are going to be responsible for them. So really kind of taking the power back into the hands, and there's 8 businesses participating at this moment?
Yeah, there's 8 businesses on Trinity Square. The trash cans were funded through the Rhode Island Foundation. They're very durable. They were made through a local business that's located on Broad Street.
So they're local trash cans?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, local businesses taking care of local trash cans. It's amazing. So the whole goal is to have them be responsible with these trash cans, taking it out every day or whenever it's full. And the whole entire concept is having these individual businesses working on an initiative and then bringing them together to work on initiatives collaboratively.
So this is a great first step, and as you said, you worked with them over the summer. Now you're going to be kicking this off this week. Do you have any sense of what might be next?
So it all depends on what happens in the meeting. There will be a lot of different initiatives, but we will definitely be collaborating with the Trinity Square Working Group, which is a group that meets every other Friday of the month. They're a collaborative group that does work with nonprofits, city departments, and now they're working with us, the Business Alliance. We're also going to be coordinating with the councilwoman and different individuals, but definitely we're going to be trying to develop Trinity Square area. We're going to try to bring in more revenue, and at the end of the day, Trinity Square is the gateway to the rest of the community. If you drive down that street, you go straight to either Broad Street, the other part of South Side, or you go into West End, and the gateway has to be representative of the community, and the gateway has to look presentable so people can actually continue down through the rest of the community.
To the rest of the Upper South Side. And you've got so much on your plate. You're at school, you're doing this as well. What year are you at school?
I am a sophomore. I'm about to go into my second semester.
So what are you studying, and what are you looking to do when you get done with your school?
So I'm currently studying economics and a double major, economics and philosophy, with a minor in political science. What I'm looking to do when I get out of school, I don't know yet. I know I'm going to pursue a master's. I'm going to go for my law degree. But from there, I don't know what I'm
Well,
gonna
yeah,
do.
I'm putting you on the spot here. I hated to get asked that question when I was in school too. But you're so involved in the community, Any potential for any political aspirations? And people ask you all the time, I'm sure.
They've asked me when I'm gonna run. It's been tempting, especially because 2018 is right around the corner. But in my opinion, I really feel like I should learn more. Community development is very difficult, and just because you know policy doesn't mean you really know how to run it, be in a position like that. So I really feel like I just have to get my feet wet a little bit more, and just from there just figure out what I'm gonna do.
Okay, very good. You know, the initiative being announced this week about the trash at the 8 businesses with a local business providing those receptacles. You gave us a little bit about the overview about the Alliance, but anything else while you're here that you might want viewers to know about before we have you back in again in the future?
So the only thing I'd like everybody to know is please go to the event. It's on Friday, 2 p.m. The Alliance in general, it's in the works, but when it's developed, you will be seeing us. And I will be back to tell you some fantastic news because we have a lot of different ideas. And there's a lot of work being done in Trinity Square. So when you drive down Broad Street and you think, wow, there's a lot of homeless people here, I don't want you to think that nobody cares. There's a lot of stakeholders, a lot of people working to develop that community. I know SPNA was here talking about Barbara Jordan. That's one of the stakeholders in the community. The group that I had mentioned, Trinity Square Working Group, people are coming together and collaboratively working on dealing with how that neighborhood looks.
Well, we've had you in before to talk about things going on around the city, and I thought this was a great opportunity to have you back in and let folks know a little bit what's going on. So we'll provide some links for the event taking place on Friday. I'm sure we'll have you back in Noel. I'm sure you've got some schoolwork on your plate as well. So
yeah, I got finals due next week. So.
As I'm keeping you away, you can tell your professors you had a media opportunity. Noel Frias, thank you so much for coming back in. We'll have you back in soon. We'll let you around the corner.
All right,
okay,
thank you.
Thank you. Happy